Okay, hi guys, my name is Shelby, and welcome to Voice for the Vanished. January 17th of 2020 would be an incredibly snowy day for all of Des Moines, Iowa, but it would be an incredibly difficult day for the Sharif family as 18-year-old Abdi Sharif would go in for work that day, and when leaving his shift, he would never be seen or heard from. To tell you just a little bit more about Abdi and his incredible family, he belonged to a family of Somalian refugees who moved to the United States from Kenya. And when he first came to the United States, when he was about 4 years old, he spoke almost no English, and his teacher taught him, referred to in these articles as Levine or Levine, began learning to speak Somalian to be able to communicate with Abdi, and she became close to him as well as his entire family. He is also described as a really good and kind kid, wanting to help other people and always looking out for other people before himself. They also say that he is an incredibly good employee and hardworking. At just 18 years old, he was working at Target and going to school full time. An incredibly hard worker, he was always level headed and was not about the teen life of drinking and doing drugs and partying. He really stayed focused on his work and school. Even a local customer who would frequent the Target, Jill Tobin, refers to Abdi as one of the sweetest cashiers. He was always smiling when she would see him. He just seemed special. She also says that he was always really nice and engaging and would want to talk to everyone. Everyone loved going through his line, and it broke her heart when she found out that he went missing. And I think it broke everyone's heart. Anyone who looks into his case, anyone who sees his smiling face, at least for me, it actually tore my heart apart. Because just in his picture and along with the descriptions of people talking about him, I know how kind and loving he is, and absolutely no one deserves to go missing and have their family worry about them and no one know really what's happening to them. Anything could be a possibility at this point. Abdi did not yet have a car, so he relied on his mother to take him into his shifts and pick him up, and she did not have a problem with this at all, as he was such a focused kid and working hard. So she dropped him off at his job and planned on picking him up that night a little after 9 p.m. as that was usual, and Abdi did ask for her to pick him up. He didn't tell her not to. He didn't say he was getting another ride or going somewhere else. He has never done anything like that, and he did plan on having his mother pick him up that night. To police as well as the Target cameras that they have and have searched during his shift, everything seemed regular, everything seemed fine, nothing seemed different or awry. He didn't seem rattled or nervous, anything like that. Anything that would really show a sign of change in him, something scaring him, or something being different in his life. During the shift, he was his happy-go-lucky self, helping customers and being talkative, incredibly personable to everyone who came through his checkout line. That Friday, Abdi did post something on social media, Snapchat to be exact, referring to bad news. Now his entire family was incredibly concerned and did not know what he was referring to at all. And it really doesn't make sense. They didn't know anything bad was going on in his life, and they can't figure out anything that would add up to what he meant by this. But no one ever found out what he meant by this, and it has been over 2 weeks since he was last seen. Just before 9:30, there is a security camera photo of Abdi near the Target exit, assumably getting ready to leave as his shift was over. He has his jacket on, again, as it is snowing pretty heavily, and he has headphones in, and everything seems fine. I mean, it's just a photo. You can't read his emotions by it, but believe the police do have a video of this, as Target has security cameras, and they believe that he left willingly. No one was forcing him. He seemed pretty voluntary when walking out of the
as any
Target
other day,
that
his mother
day.
was on her way to pick him up from this shift. But when she arrived at the Target in the usual pickup location, he was nowhere to be seen. And I believe she tried to call him, and his phone went straight to voicemail. And the police do believe that his phone was either turned off or the battery died soon after he was last seen. That is about all the information we have regarding his disappearance. The police do ask that anyone who knows absolutely anything to please come out and say it. The family is hurting. They just want to find Abdi. They want to make sure that he is okay. And although it does seem voluntary, there is not much else that leads to him running away and wanting to survive on his own and be away from his family. He's incredibly close to his family, and he didn't have the resources to run away and be on his own. He didn't have things packed to go away. He didn't have survival gear, anything like that would prepare him for anything like this. And nothing in his past, nothing that anyone knows of, leads to him running away or wanting to be away from his family at all. If you know something regarding his disappearance or where he's been in the 2 weeks he's been gone, and you want to call someone and let them know, but you don't feel comfortable with police, you can call Creative Visions at 515-244-4003. Again, that is 515-244-4003. His family just wants to know that he is okay and that he knows he is loved. If he is doing this voluntarily, they just want to make sure that he is safe and okay, and they're sending all their love to him. But if this is a different type of situation, they just want him back. They all just need him. He is a family boy, and his family is incredibly tight-knit. This is just breaking them apart. And as I always ask you guys, I don't care who you believe in, what you believe in, or what you don't believe in. Please send prayers, good thoughts, good vibes, strength, hope, love, anything good. Abdi's way as well as Abdi's family's way. They really, really need that right now. And again, if you guys don't want to share my video, that's completely fine. But please, please, I beg you, share his face, share his story, share his missing persons flyer, get his story out there. Share whatever you feel you want. It doesn't have to be my video. I don't do this for fame. I don't do this for glory. I do this for these cases. And I do this so that just my one video, even if it gets 20 views, that's 20 more people who have never seen his face and never heard his story, now hearing his story and seeing his face. Bringing anyone home and helping to bring people home who are lost is all that matters to me. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.